Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the career opportunities in Europe and whether it's a good time to move to Europe and start your career in Europe and UK. In one of the earlier blog, actually, I have talked about how you can find a job in Europe and UK. Uh, that was a video where many people have asked me this question as to how they can sort of find jobs here and move to Europe. So this video will be useful to anyone who is interested to move to Europe, maybe from India or from Africa or any other country, and wanting to move to Europe for to start your career. So you'll find it useful. I myself have moved to Europe like 4 or 5 years back. So some of the lessons that I've learned in the last few years I'll be talking here. I'll also talk about how the job market has changed in the Europe because of COVID-19 and what are the things that have changed. Quite a number of things have changed actually because of COVID-19, and I also touch upon that. First of all, let me tell you that it's one of the best time to move to Europe, especially if you're looking for a career in the service industry, in IT, in finance, in such industries. It's one of the finest time to come to Europe. You may be wondering as to why. Because of COVID-19, well, things are not great in Europe. Market is so low and so forth, but then market is bad everywhere nowadays, right? All the global economies are doing very bad. So on a relative sense, Europe is doing not that bad. And secondly, I'll also talk about few reasons, especially for Indians and for people coming from more developing countries, as to why this is one of the finest time to move to Europe, and how we can also find opportunities here. So I'll focus more on service sector jobs. So if you are working in IT, finance, consulting, you will find this video useful. But even if you are working in manufacturing and that shipping, others kind of industry, also you will find this video useful as well. Okay, so first thing first, a bit about COVID-19 impact, right, and how the job market has changed. Well, as you know that a lot of these IT jobs used to be outsourced to offshore locations, and these IT companies used to send their associates, their employees to Europe, what is known as on-site. And because of COVID-19, things have changed. Now everybody is working remotely. Even those who are in these countries, I myself included, they're all working remotely. So whether you work from your home in London or from Bangalore, it doesn't make a difference, because you work remotely no matter where you are. And probably this will continue for a foreseeable period of time. This will continue for a very long time. So there is very little incentive for companies to actually bring candidate on site from India or from Malaysia or such places where many people come and work in UK. And okay, this is University of Huddersfield. I'm at the moment in Huddersfield, so just want to show you a bit about a beautiful town. Actually, it's a beautiful town, you can see here. Okay, so companies are not interested to bring people on site, right? So that's one big problem. Also, companies like TCS, Infosys, Accenture, IBM, they're not also interested to bring people because they have higher margin if they get job done in offshore as in India and other low cost centers. Now some of the job cannot be done offshore because of regulations, because of not a lot of other things. Now such jobs can only be done if you are present in that country, in that given country. For example, in UK regulations, bar some of the make sure UK regulations or European regulations, requirement is that some of the job, especially in banking and in some areas where you cannot move the data to other locations, and for such jobs you have to be here. Even if you are working remotely, you have to work remotely by coming to that country. Now here it's an interesting thing for many people actually, because of this situation and the new normal, which is that people have to work remotely, companies will less likely to outsource such jobs to the on-site jobs to these companies. Instead they will try to bring people directly who will work as employees, and hence they are becoming more open to hire people from country like India, Africa and such places. Okay, and that's what is happening now. Many companies, Germany and Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, they are now hiring a lot of people from India and African countries, South Africa for example. Why? Because they don't want to hire people from these consulting firms for on-site roles. They do it for offshoring, and for the extra employees who used to come from these companies are no longer coming. They are actually coming directly to work directly for these companies. That means as employees, not as consultants or not as externals. So that's quite useful actually. Second thing is that because of the Brexit, actually things have changed a lot, especially in UK. Because of the Brexit, now you know that UK is no longer part of European Union. So so it's right. I mean, you can't work if you are from European countries, many European countries, you have to get visa to come to UK and get work permit and so on, which is the case for all other countries, right? Even if you're not coming from a European country. Now there is no incentive for UK companies to hire only the Europeans. So if they're hiring Europeans, is as good as hiring an Indian or other people, or someone from other countries also. Why? Because anyway they have to raise visa, right? And hence there's a reverse migration that is happening now. What is reverse migration? Which is that now people are leaving UK. Many European people are leaving UK. So there are a lot of vacancies in all sectors, and companies are hiring. And the visa rules have been changed actually recently, and it used to be very strict in past, but now it's much more liberal, much more lenient. Hence companies are willing to sponsor visa also more recently. So that's one big change actually that has taken place in the last few months. So that's wonderful news for people wanting to come to the UK. So the visa rules are wonderful. Those who have actually come to UK would know that there was something called cooling off period. That's no longer here. So you can actually easily come and work. So if I worked previously and have recently left UK, you can come back without waiting for the cooling off period and all kinds of things. So that's another change. The next one is about how to find jobs, right? Because now all that is fine. These are some positive changes in the recent past because of COVID-19, but otherwise also because of COVID-19 and because of the UK Brexit, right? However, finding a job is always difficult, but you can find. What I've seen actually is that if you keep on trying, keep on contacting, you will get some response. Okay, it's not that you will be contacted. So if you are working in India, you are always contacted by consultants for jobs, right? So you don't contact people. That's not how it goes for international recruitment. You have to reach out to people. You can't expect people to reach out to you. So that's one big difference here. And make sure that you have a very good profile on LinkedIn, wonderful CV, and highlight everything. And make sure to the profile should have open to hire and in which locations. Just make those changes in your LinkedIn profile, and that's one big thing. And start applying on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn you can start applying in these places, in jobs in London, Berlin, Netherlands, all these places. Secondly, you can also directly apply in the job sites of the UK and European countries, right? There is something called Indeed. You have indeed.co.uk. You have other job sites. Create a profile there and start applying. And if you know some of the companies which are hiring, then you can directly go to the website and start applying. So that's the best way. In India, actually, you have only CV, but here you also need a cover letter. So make sure you write a good cover letter where you actually write about why you want to move to these countries. That also helps a lot, right? So these are some of the things I wanted to share with you, and in my view, this is perhaps one of the finest time to move to UK and also to other European countries. Visa and everything are somewhat lenient now. We don't know, actually, after 2-3 years things might change, right? You never know. Things keep on changing. So if you are interested, I think it's always good to consider exploring opportunities in the Europe at the moment. And if you have questions, you can ask me in the comment section. You can reach out to me also. I'll give my email ID. You can reach out to me. You can ask me questions on anything related to jobs, how you can move, about visa and everything. So yeah, let me know. Thanks everyone. Thanks.